morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody is having a great, blessed, and wonderful day out there in YouTube land. I know a couple of y'all have been waiting for this video. A couple of y'all truckers that are thinking about doing the power only game. Well, it's not the best. It ain't the worst. It really depends on your location and what you can find close to your home. You know, that's what it really depended on for me. I live kind of out in the boonies, away from everything and everybody, and I'm 80 miles from the closest shippers. You know, the big timers, the big time city. You know, I'm 80 miles from Baton Rouge, 100 and something miles from New Orleans, 100 and something miles from Jackson, Mississippi. Pretty good piece from Hattiesburg. There's a few over there, but it depends on how close you are to finding the shippers that these mega companies are using. And you will find some smaller customers that will be willing to do power only, but you have to search them out. You have to look for them, because a lot of them are not advertising, because when somebody finds one of those shippers that allow them to pull their trailers, they usually stick with them and treat them good so they don't lose that shipper. So what drove me into power only was we sold our dry van trailers, and we bought a flatbed trailer, but I still had to run one of my trucks power only for a little piece while we were waiting on a lease trailer, because we had a lease trailer, but it buckled under some pressure that it shouldn't have buckled under. And that being said, when y'all go out and buy dry vans, y'all look at them things really, really good, because once one is buckling, like from roll paper or something, there's really not a whole lot that you can do with that rascal. I mean, sometimes they just get ruined. You know, it was surprising to me that they could not fix what happened to that trailer. Anyhow, let's get back on the topic. Power only. You'll find if you go to using the mega carriers, Schneider, JB Hunt, you know, those type of folks, they will have you deadheading for a large piece to go get an empty trailer, because a lot of those shippers and receivers that they have a trailer pool at will not allow you to come in without a empty. And when you leave, you have to take a trailer with you. That's how they keep up with their trailer pools. And there was one that they wanted me to deadhead 250 miles to go get a trailer, an empty trailer. They claimed there wasn't none around me. And after 50 or 100 miles, they were going to pay me $1 a mile to go get a trailer. And I'm sorry, I ain't gonna move my truck for $1 a mile, not if I have any choice in the matter. Now, there are some situations in some areas you get to, you're gonna be under $2, under $1.50 sometimes on freight to get out of there. I think Sammy would make sense made a video today where all the loads around Denver and Colorado area were paying less than $1.50, you know. And I was in Florida this last week, and the loads down there were down around $1.50 or so. It was not a pretty sight with the freight. Needless to say, I didn't haul much for Schneider, because I just couldn't find anything from them in my area consistently. I did, however, get lucky, and I found a JB Hunt shipper close to my home, like 15 miles. And they would let me pick up a load there, which was lightweight, and I'd go up around Nashville, and then once I got an empty trailer, I could load it with whatever I wanted to load it and come back within 2 days, drop that trailer and grab another load and do it all over again. And I would do that 2 times a week, and that was okay revenue. But it still wasn't the revenue that I could have made with my own trailer, because I had to try to get back to that spot. I wasn't able to go just anywhere. chasing the money. I had to stay with this rate that I had because it was part of the deal that I had to bring their trailer back so that they could keep up with their trailer pool at this shipper. And even at that rate, man, when you're dealing with a conglomerate like J.B. Hunt, they have so much freight, so many different departments that they will get crossed up, and one hand won't know what the other hand is doing. And that, as y'all know, is not a good situation to be in. So like where they were trying to keep their trailer pool straight, they would have other brokers come in there with their trucks and take trailers and bring trailers in there. And the maintenance on these mega company trailers, look, I drove for Snyder for a long time, and I never had the trouble I did with J.B. Hunt that I had. Snyder was just so much better. J.B. Hunt's trailers, y'all, every single trailer that I got from J.B. Hunt, I would have to get something done. They would have bald spots on the tires. They would have lights out. They didn't have inspections. I had one that didn't have an inspection for like 5 years. I kid you not. Now, J.B. Hunt's so big they can't keep up with everything. But whenever they're hiring, maybe they should hire people that are more familiar with the needs of the equipment, because y'all, you can ask my friends that were watching me try to do this power only game, and look, we were supposed to have a dedicated pool of trailers at this facility, and whoever was there before I got over there to help them, it was ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, they must have been dragging them trailers all over the place without them tires rolling, because there was flat spots. Oh man, and I'd had to get tires brought in, and then I had one I got that hadn't been moved for a while up in Nashville, right? That sucker had a broke DOT bumper, 2 flat tires, and no fresh inspection. So we told them to get maintenance to come out and work on that trailer, and well, the next time I got up there, they still hadn't done it, and it was the only empty on the lot. So I had to get it and take it and get it fixed so I could get back that way. Because trying to find empties and them going on empty searches is not going to pay very well either. Next thing you know, you're going to be getting $1 a mile to go circle around for 200, 300 miles, and that's not okay in my book. I just is not going to have it. But I kind of like the power only. But like I say, I got lucky. Not everybody's going to get lucky and find that close shipper and be able to have a few options on the way back. It's not going to happen just for everybody, because I struggled trying to find it, and I think Snyder would have had some, but their dispatch teams and their load teams just didn't work out like J.B. Hunt's did. Like, I would talk to a different person every time, and when I was with JB, I got with one person, and they helped me get these loads every week, and they would dedicate me some loads. They actually had me a dedicated backhaul. Whenever they would get one, they would let me know. It would automatically come to me, and well, then I had to part companies with them because Curtis needed my truck, because I was trying to get this other truck that we're currently working on fixed up. And well, hopefully it won't be long, y'all, and I'll have y'all some videos about the new truck, the new addition to the fleet. But I had to leave them, and I told them to go ahead and remove those dedicated loads off of me so that they wouldn't have to be waiting on me, and I wouldn't have to be turning down so many. Because look, once they start emailing you, they will hit you up multiple times every day. You'll get tired of getting those emails. But yeah, that's how power only worked out for me. It can work. You just gotta do the research and look for them loads and check out the different companies. But that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. God bless, and I will catch y'all on the next ride.